Skydiving has always been on my bucket list. Ever since I was flying in an airplane, going to visit my family in Florida, I looked out and I was like, wow, this is high, but it excited me. I love heights. And so I always thought about skydiving, and I looked out that one time and I was like, I can do this. I could do this. I could jump from here, right? Got a parachute on my back, I'm good. Once I turned 18, I asked all of my friends, hey, you wanna go skydiving with me? Because why do it by yourself? Have fun with, your friends. And so only one person would do it with me. Everybody else was too scared, too nervous, didn't want to do it. Once we got there, we went to the class, learned all the safety procedures, everything, what was all gonna happen, signed our lives away, and we were ready to go. So after that, we hopped in our harnesses, met up with our tandem skydivers, and took some video and stuff, pre-interview, and we were ready.
Abigail.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Excellent. Cool. First time jumping here at Skydiving Midwest?
Yes.
Are you nervous, excited?
I am so excited. I cannot wait to go.
All right, cool. Do you want to send a message to your friends and family before we go?
I don't know. Love you guys, and I can't wait to tell you guys all about it.
All right. Have fun, girlie. High five. See you out there.
The guy that I was jumping with, he asked me, he's like, so you're gonna pull the parachute, right? You want me to pull the parachute. And he's like, yeah, you can do it. Just, I'll tell you when to do it. I'll help guide you and it'll all be good. You can do it. You can also fly the parachute then too. And that made me more excited, but it also made me more nervous. So we were sitting, waiting, and finally the plane was all set and we all got in the plane. Now, first of all, there are no seats in this plane. The only seat is for the pilot. Everybody else sits on the floor. And so it's very small. We all got squished up all next to each other. And when you go off, you are sitting backwards, which was really weird in an airplane at least. And we took off on the grass, which was another weird thing. It was just lots of firsts. It was so cool though. So we got up, started climbing, gaining altitude, and they opened the back door. My friend Lindsay went first. She was a little more scared than I was, and I saw her literally waddle. We had to waddle to the end because the ceiling of the aircraft was low. And so she got to the edge, and all of a sudden she was gone. And I was like, oh my goodness. Lindsay is literally falling to the earth right now. And I was like, I'm next. So I got to the edge and I could finally see in full, out the door. And all of a sudden we just jumped and started falling. Now, first of all, let me talk about the jump. So you might think, oh, it's gonna be like a roller coaster, get that stomach drop feeling, maybe one of those giant drop rides. No, it wasn't anything like that. It was unique and it wasn't bad at all. I can just say that. So then the falling part, you don't feel like you're falling. So I'm sure everybody's at least once had that dream when they were, sleeping and they just started falling and you wake up with that falling feeling in bed. Nothing like that, let me just say. Nothing like that. So the way that I can best explain it to you is if you take your hand while you're driving out the window, make sure you're going at least 45 miles an hour. Feel that resistance from the air. So it's just like that, but it's your entire body and it's 3 times as much. So that's, you feel like you're more floating or hovering than falling. So then eventually the time came and he grabbed my arm to pull the parachute out. And so I did it, and literally in 2 seconds we were floating.
How you doing?
Amazing! Oh my god, I'd love to do that again!
I think so. This is not the most beautiful thing.
This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh.
What was the most favorite part so far?
I don't know, jumping out was so
The
cool.
door, huh?
I love that. That was so cool.
Amazing job. You ready to learn how to fly a parachute?
Yes.
Let's do it.
He then gave me the strings so that I could pull on the parachute, and I could guide where we went, how fast we turned and everything. So that was a really, really cool experience. And I just loved floating up there. I could be up there parachuting all day. There's nothing around you. It's nice and calm. You just feel a nice little breeze. And it just was the best feeling. Literally the best feeling in the world. Finally, we got to the ground. I was very sad when that happened. And he told me, he was like, okay, we're approaching. So you're actually supposed to land on your butt. However, he told me, he was like, we're coming in for a really good landing. We can land on our feet. So we did, and it was super smooth, super great. He unlatched us right away, and I was just like, I want to do that again. I wanted to do it again so bad because it was so fun.
All right, Missy.
That was amazing. Oh my gosh, 100% doing that again.
Nice one, high five.
Immediately, I called up all my family, all my friends, and I told them because they all wanted to know, like, did she survive? And so I called everybody up, said, you know, I'm safe, everything went great. You've all got to try this. Everything about skydiving is amazing. I don't think anybody should be scared at all because it is an experience that you won't be able to understand until you do it yourself. So do it, take a risk, take that chance. It's actually very safe, and be able to tell everybody about it because say that you did it. It's amazing. So that was the story about the first time that I went skydiving. Bucket list achieved.